Some people are born to stand out, literally. Their size isn't just rare, it's unforgettable. In today's video, we're showing you the biggest people ever caught on camera. These are real giants walking among us, and their stories will leave you speechless. Get ready to witness something you don't see every day. Yao Ming's giant legacy. He was not just tall, he was unforgettable. Born in 1980 in Shanghai, China, Yao Ming stood at a towering height of 229 centimeters. But it wasn't just his size that shocked people, it was how gracefully he played the game. He started his journey with the Shanghai Sharks, where he trained for years. Then came the moment that changed everything. In 2002, Yao became the first overall pick in the NBA draft, joining the Houston Rockets. From day one, he turned heads in the league not just because of his height, but because of his powerful skills as a center. In no time, Yao became a superstar, earning 8 NBA All-Star titles and carrying his team through intense playoff battles. His influence went far beyond basketball games. Yao Ming became a bridge between cultures, bringing the NBA to millions of new fans across China and the world. He didn't just play, he inspired. Fluent in both Mandarin and English, he became the face of basketball in Asia and a global sports icon. Whether on the court or in interviews, people admired his kindness, humility, and leadership. Yao wasn't just a basketball player, he became a symbol of hard work, hope, and global unity in sports. The cyborg Denis. This man looks more like a machine than a human. Denis Saplenkov, born in Ukraine in 1982, turned heads the moment he entered the world of arm wrestling. With a background in powerlifting and strongman contests, Denis stepped into arm wrestling in his early 20s and quickly made his mark. Standing at 186 centimeters and weighing over 140 kg, his size alone made him terrifying to face. But the real shock? His forearms are over 50 centimeters thick and his hands are huge, giving him a scary grip that most opponents can't escape from. He didn't just compete, he dominated. Denis started winning national and international titles fast, building an undefeated streak in many events. His mix of brutal strength and perfect technique made him a living legend in the sport. Fans call him the cyborg for a reason. He crushes his rivals like they're nothing. Even today, his name inspires new arm wrestlers around the world, and his legacy continues to shape the sport like few others ever have. Van Trung Hong's giant struggle. Van Trung Hoang from Vietnam shocked everyone with his height. Standing at 272 centimeters tall, he was known as the 6th tallest man in the world. Born in 1983, his unusual height started showing when he was a teenager. It was because of a condition called gigantism, where the body makes too much growth hormone because of a tumor in the brain. As he kept growing fast, his life became harder. He felt constant pain in his joints, had heart problems, and walking became a daily struggle. But still, Hoang tried his best to live a normal life with a smile on his face. His body was just too big for his heart and bones to handle. His heart had to work extra hard to pump blood everywhere, and his bones hurt all the time. Doctors tried everything to help him, even surgery to remove the tumor, but it was too late. The damage from all those years of non-stop growing had already taken a toll. Sadly, in 2014, Hoang passed away at only 31 years old, leaving behind a story of strength, pain, and bravery. Zhang Zhongkai, the gentle giant of China. He was just a kid from rural China, but Zhang Junsai quickly stood out, not for his actions, but for his unbelievable height. By the time he became an adult, he was towering at 242 centimeters, making him one of the tallest people in the world. Growing up, his size brought both admiration and real challenges. Simple things like finding shoes, clothes, or walking through normal-sized doors became a daily struggle. But Zhang never let that hold him back. Instead, he accepted his height as part of who he is and always stayed positive, earning respect not just for his size, but for his kind heart. What makes Zhang even more special is how he built strong friendships with other giants like Bao Shixun and Sun Mingming. Together, they've created a close circle where they support each other through the ups and downs of living in a world built for average hit people. They often appear in public events, not for fame, but to raise awareness about the daily difficulties extremely tall people face. Zhang's journey isn't just about height. It's about heart, strength, and using his unique life to bring more kindness and understanding into the world. Ronnie Coleman's bodybuilding legacy. This man wasn't just big, he was a living legend. Ronnie Coleman, born in 1964 in Monroe, Louisiana, became one of the greatest bodybuilders in history. He started his journey in 1990 by winning his very first competition, Mr. Texas. Nobody expected much from the quiet guy at the end of the line, but that guy turned out to be Ronnie. That victory lit a fire in him. Standing at 180 centimeter and weighing around 136 kg during his prime, Ronnie had a body built through insane dedication and raw discipline. His muscles, shape, and size looked unreal, but they were 100% earned. Here's what made Ronnie truly unforgettable. From 1998 to 2005, he won Mr. Olympia 8 times in a row, something only legends dream of. But it wasn't just his size. His insane strength, extreme workouts, and wild energy made him a fan favorite. People still remember his shouting in the gym, yelling, "Yeah, buddy," and "lightweight baby," while lifting weights that seemed impossible. Ronnie Coleman didn't just break records, he built a name that still echoes through the halls of bodybuilding. Becky Eula's giant life. He was just a teenager when doctors found out what was happening to his body. Brahim Takuallah, born in Morocco in 1982, stands at an unbelievable height of 2.46 meters, making him the second tallest living man in the world. His extreme height is caused by a medical condition called acromegaly, where the body makes too much growth hormone. Since his diagnosis, Brahim has worked hard to spread awareness about gigantism. Simple daily things like finding clothes that fit or riding public transport are a big struggle for him. But even with all these difficulties, his strong will and positive mindset keep him going. What really surprises people is where Brahim works today. He's a star attraction at a theme park in Paris. Tourists love taking pictures with him, amazed by his height. But for Brahim, it's more than just a job. It's his way of teaching others about gigantism and showing that people like him deserve respect, not judgment. His work helps others understand his condition and breaks down the fear or jokes that often come with it. And that's what this photo copying did. Through this role, Brahim turns his challenge into something powerful and inspiring. John Rogan. He was just a normal boy until something unusual happened at the age of 13. John Rogan started growing faster than anyone around him. Born in 1868 in Tennessee, USA, John didn't just grow tall, he grew into history. By the time he became an adult, he stood at an unbelievable height of 267 centimeters. That made him the tallest African American ever recorded. But behind this towering figure was a rare medical condition called gigantism. His body produced too much growth hormone, and it caused his bones to grow quickly and painfully. But being that tall wasn't easy. John's joints hurt so much that he couldn't even walk. He used a special cart pulled by goats to move around. In the 1800s and early 1900s, people were shocked to see someone so tall. But instead of hiding away, John became part of the community. He was often seen at fairs and public events where people came just to meet him. Even with all his struggles, he turned his pain into purpose and left behind a story that still amazes people today. John Brower, the heaviest man ever. John Brower's life took a shocking turn right from childhood. Born in 1941 on Bainbridge Island, Washington, John wasn't just a big kid. His body was changing in ways no one fully understood. By the time he turned 12, he already weighed over 133 kg. But this wasn't just because of food. His doctors believed his condition was mostly caused by rare genetic and metabolic issues that made his body store fat unnaturally. As he grew older, his weight kept climbing until he reached a record-breaking 635 kgs, making him the heaviest man ever recorded. Things reached a critical point in 1978 when John's health gave out. He suffered heart and breathing failure so serious that it took more than a dozen emergency workers just to move him to the hospital. Doctors were shocked to find out he was holding over 48 kgs of fluid inside his body. This was no longer just about weight, it was about survival. From that moment, John's life became a series of intense medical treatments, all trying to ease the pressure on his heart and lungs and keep him alive. Yao Defen, tallest woman ever. She was not just tall, she was the tallest woman ever recorded in history. Born in a small village in China in 1972, Yao Defen reached an unbelievable height of 259 centimeters, but her incredible size came from a painful cause: a tumor on her brain's pituitary gland. This tumor made her body release too much growth hormone, leading to a rare condition called gigantism. By the time she was just 15 years old, she had already grown taller than 2 meters, which shocked her village and caught the attention of doctors and the media around the world. Yao's height brought her fame, but also many problems. She suffered from joint pain, heart issues, and had a hard time walking. She appeared in TV shows and documentaries to share her story and spread awareness about people with rare medical conditions. In 2006, doctors finally removed the tumor through surgery, which helped stop her body from growing more. But the years of untreated illness had already hurt her body badly. Though Yao lived bravely and used her voice to speak for better medical care for others like her, her strength and courage continue to inspire people around the world. Sun Mingming. His height shocked everyone. Sun Mingming, born in China in 1983, stood at a massive 261 centimeters tall, one of the tallest basketball players in the world. But this wasn't natural. A tumor on his pituitary gland caused his body to produce too much growth hormone. Life wasn't easy for Sun. His huge body brought many problems: walking, moving fast, and even breathing at times. But instead of giving up, he turned his unusual height into a gift. Sun began playing basketball in China and quickly became a star in the CBA, where his long arms and power under the basket made him a nightmare for opponents. Things took a dangerous turn in 2005. Doctors had to remove the tumor to save his life. After the surgery, Sun didn't stop. He moved to the United States, joining minor league teams and even playing briefly in the NBA's development league. The game was faster and tougher there, but Sun didn't back down. Even though he struggled at times, his courage and hard work inspired everyone. His journey shows that no matter how big the challenge, strength and belief can turn it into something amazing. Nikolai Valuev, the Russian giant. He looked like a character straight out of a movie. Nikolai Valuev from Russia stood at a massive 2.13 meter tall and weighed 148 kilograms. People called him the Russian giant, and for good reason. In 1993, he stepped into the world of professional boxing and didn't take long to rise. With that huge body and solid skills, he started smashing his way to the top. His biggest moment came in 2005 when he became the first Russian ever to win the WBA heavyweight title. He defended it many times, earning the respect of fans all over the world. His powerful punches and never-tired style made him a nightmare for his opponents. But his size wasn't just a blessing, it came with a price. Over time, Valuev started facing serious health problems. His joints hurt, his body struggled, and doctors got involved. Even though he had more fight left in him, his health became more important. In 2009, after losing to David Haye, he made a tough choice and stepped away from boxing for good. It wasn't easy, but he knew it was time to take care of himself. Sajjad Gharbi. This man looks like he walks straight out of a superhero movie. Sajjad Gharbi, better known as the Iranian Hulk, became famous because of his massive body. He stands almost 2 meters tall and weighs 174 kilograms. His huge size and powerful muscles made him popular on Instagram, where millions of people follow him to see his strength and workout videos. From the start, Sajjad was all about lifting heavy weights. His extreme strength made him stand out fast, and his fitness journey became an inspiration for people all over the world. But there's more to Saj than just weightlifting. He also stepped into the world of MMA, yes, fighting in the ring. It hasn't been an easy road, and he faced many tough moments. Still, his never-give-up attitude and strong focus on training show how serious he is. Even though his fights didn't go exactly as planned, he keeps pushing forward. Sajjad Gharbi might be called the Iranian Hulk, but his real strength is in his heart and mindset, always ready to take on new challenges. Elisini's incredible height story. She was just a regular girl from a small town in Brazil, until something unexpected changed everything. Elisini da Cruz Silva started growing taller than anyone around her, reaching an unbelievable 2.07 meter height. This wasn't just a growth spurt. A tumor in her brain's pituitary gland was the reason behind it. As she grew, her body struggled. She faced pain, discomfort, and serious health problems. But Elisini didn't give up. With help from her loving family and strong medical care, she pushed through every challenge. Surgery to remove the tumor changed her life, giving her relief and hope for a better future. Her height, once a challenge, became her superpower. Elizony's towering presence caught the attention of the fashion world. She stepped into the modeling industry, turning heads wherever she went. Her unique look and strong spirit helped her stand out, and soon she was walking runways and posing for cameras. From a small-town girl battling health issues to a confident model inspiring millions, Elizony's journey is a powerful reminder that even our biggest struggles can become our greatest strengths. Olivier Richners. Have you ever seen a man so tall that he looks like a real-life giant? That's Olivier Richters, also known as the Dutch Giant. He stands at an unbelievable 2.18 meter tall and weighs 153 kilograms. But he's not just tall, he's also super strong and successful. Olivier started his journey as a bodybuilder. People were shocked by his size and power, and he quickly became famous in the fitness world. His hard training and serious lifestyle made him a star at bodybuilding events. Fans started following him for his workouts and inspiration. But Olivier didn't stop there. He took his giant size to the big screen. Using his powerful look, he began acting in movies. One of his biggest roles was in Marvel's Black Widow, where his huge size made the character unforgettable. Now he's not just a bodybuilder, he's also a rising Hollywood actor. From lifting weights to landing movie roles, Olivier is showing the world that even giants can dream big and make it happen. Juan Pedro's struggle. His size shocked everyone who saw him. Juan Pedro Franco from Mexico once held the title of the heaviest man alive. At his peak, he weighed around 584 kilograms and couldn't even get out of bed. From childhood, his weight kept increasing because of both family history and unhealthy habits. By his early 20s, Juan was fully trapped in his body, unable to do the simplest things. His health kept getting worse. Diabetes, high blood pressure, and breathing problems made his life a constant battle. One of the scariest moments came in 1978 when Juan had a serious health emergency. He couldn't breathe properly and his heart was failing. It took more than 12 people, including firefighters and doctors, just to get him to the hospital. There they found out his body was holding over 48 kilograms of fluid. That moment became a wake-up call. It led to a long journey of medical treatments, all focused on giving him another chance at life. Jeff Daba's giant hands. His arms are the size of some people's legs. Jeff Daba is one of the most unforgettable faces in the arm wrestling world, all because of his shockingly huge hands and thick arms. His forearms are nearly half a meter around, and when people see him, they often think it's fake, but it's real. What makes it even crazier is that doctors still don't know why his hands are so big. He has no medical condition at all. This mystery has made Jeff famous, not just in competitions, but all over the internet too. Jeff's journey into arm wrestling began when he was young. He quickly realized that his strength was something special. He started beating his rivals easily and soon became a star in local and regional tournaments. People often compare his hands to the cartoon character Popeye, and it's not hard to see why. Even though some people doubt him, Jeff always stays kind and positive. He's proud of who he is and uses his one-of-a-kind look to inspire others. His story proves that being different can be a powerful gift. Massey Curran, girl with longest legs. She walked into school and instantly turned heads. Massey Curran, a young girl from Texas, was always taller than everyone around her. Her legs alone measured over 135 centimeters, and she stood nearly 2 meters tall. At first, people didn't know how to react to her unique height. Massey faced teasing, felt out of place, and often questioned why she looked so different. It wasn't easy being that tall as a teenager, especially when kids around you don't understand what makes you special. But what started as a challenge turned into her superpower. With strong support from her family and close friends, Massey began to see her height as a gift instead of a problem. Now she proudly holds the world record for the longest legs among teens and women. More than that, she uses her story to help others feel confident about their bodies. On social media, Massey talks openly about her journey and encourages people to love their differences. Her message is simple but powerful. No one should ever feel ashamed for standing out. Rumesa's record-breaking life. She was different from the very beginning. Rumeysa Celgi, a woman from Turkey, was born with a rare condition called Weaver syndrome, which made her grow faster than normal. Today, she stands over 215 centimeters tall, making her the tallest woman in the world. Life was never easy for her. From a young age, she had to deal with many health issues and the way people looked at her. But instead of hiding away, she chose to face the world with courage. Her strength and confidence helped her turn her challenges into power. But that's not all. Romesa didn't stop after getting the tallest woman title. She broke 5 Guinness World Records, including the longest fingers and the largest hands for a living woman. Each record brought her more attention, and she used that spotlight to raise awareness about rare diseases. Her story is now known around the world, inspiring people who feel different. Romesa has shown that being unique is not a weakness. It's a reason to stand tall and be proud. Uli the Giant from Mongolia. He was hard to miss. Ulambaran Biambajov, also known as Uli, stood nearly 2 meters tall and weighed around 158 kilograms. Born in Mongolia, Uli turned heads wherever he went. But it was in the world of sumo wrestling where he truly made his mark. Starting from a young age, he trained with full passion, and his hard work paid off when he became world champion in both 2006 and 2007. These wins made him one of the most respected sumo wrestlers across the globe. But Uli's journey didn't stop at sports. His huge size and friendly personality caught the attention of the entertainment world too. He showed up in movies like Ocean's 13, where his powerful look added to the fun. Uli also became a fan favorite on TV, appearing in shows like Big Brother, The Bachelorette, and King of the Nerds. His life is more than just sumo, it's about turning his differences into strength and proving that with dedication and passion, you can stand tall in any world. Sultan Kosin, world's tallest man. This man stands taller than anyone you've ever seen. Sultan Kosin from Turkey is the tallest living man in the world, standing at a shocking height of 2.51 meter. Born in 1982, Sultan didn't grow like most kids. From a young age, his body started growing too fast because of a rare condition called pituitary gigantism, which makes the body produce too much growth hormone. While the world was amazed by his height, it came with big problems too. Finding clothes and shoes that fit him is always a tough job. Most of his stuff has to be specially made, which takes time and a lot of money. But here's what makes Sultan truly special: his heart and spirit. Even though his height caused problems at school and made learning harder, he never gave up. Instead, he used his story to inspire others. Today, Sultan travels to hospitals and schools around the world. He talks to people about his condition and gives hope to those who are struggling with medical challenges. He's more than just a record holder, he's a symbol of strength and hope. These incredible people prove that being different can be powerful. If this amazed you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a moment of wonder. See you in the next video.